We have 16 media partners. Leon Finkel Bilongan of the Philippine Information Office, 12. Johan Unayan, the Bangsamoro Information Office. Nurhana Gampong, the STC, Radyo Natin, and Caroline Ambas. We also have the Gold Star, Jet Codalis and Drew Codalis. The Radio TMFM, Mia Panaban. We also have the BNB News Philippines, Nor Lalaog. ADLSN TV News, Tia Abdul Karim. TFK BSI News by Min Abu. From the IMI, Srika Recomono. Mindanao News Star, Ludi de Gracia. Alsuara News, Rowena Gutierrez. The ADLSN TV News, Elizabeth Bahaw. Salam Radio, Dan Kadatuang, and from the Voice of San Cotabato, Ersad Abdulatif. This press con is only about the Bangsamoro 𝑉𝑵𝑗 launching ceremony. So please raise your hand to be recognized. And once the question is already answered, we are not accommodating same question. So our media partners have.
But it's quite complex and ambitious. I use the word in my presentation. Holistic, meaning that we want to address both the production but also the commercialization of the products. In particular, in developing value chains that are pertinent for the Bangsamoro region, both in terms of agriculture but also in sea products, including, for example, seaweeds, and how you improve the value chain of seaweeds. But in terms of agriculture, also how you can commercialize halal products. So that's a very important project that covers the entire Bahr region. But what I wanted to emphasize, in particular in the highland provinces, was the potential of the highland provinces, not only in terms of tourism, this is not the purpose here, but in terms of agriculture, and in the island provinces, particularly on the seaweed, and how you can develop the region through, in particular, seaweed production and commercialization.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm from Maynila ako, from TFK News. Ang question ko po ay address ko po kay Minister Muhammad Yako, PhD. Minister, ano po ang pinaka-highlights ng project na ito at paano po ito nabuo? At ang second question ko po, ano po magiging impact ito sa mga magsasaka at agri-fishery?
Thank you. The 𝑑𝑹𝑬𝑺 program was developed according to the commitment of the Bangsamoro to the EU delegation to pursue peace and development in the Bangsamoro region. As you know, we are all aware that the EU, one of the international partner pushing peace and development in the country, specifically in the Bangsamoro region. Way back during the negotiation and then during the take-off of the Bangsamoro government. So the 𝑑𝑹𝑬𝑺 program, based on the presentation of the concept, the 𝑑𝑹𝑬𝑺 focus on the production and commercialization, in which addressing the challenge of the agriculture fisheries in the region, based on the MAFAR strategic plan that we see the side of agriculture and fisheries production. So one of the challenge that is really matter in the region. So we thanks to the EU through this program that they addressing the issue of productivity of the region and access to the market, because once we increase the productivity, we need to access to the market. The people, especially our farmers, really concerned on how can they access to the market, especially how can we improve the productivity and connectivity to the market. So this really the mission of 𝑑𝑹𝑬𝑺 in the region to make agriculture sector and fisheries product industry to be increased and deliver the foundation of economic of the Bangsamoro as one of the very foundation of the Bangsamoro economy in the region. So the farmers and fisher folks really, I think, in our side as MAFAR Minister and the Ministry of Agriculture, we really appreciate the commitment of EU on this perspective, and especially they align the program mostly focused in the island provinces, because during the conflict time, almost all the donors community delivering programs and projects in the mainland, and now we are moving to the island provinces to make them according to the Chief Minister priority, that we should make the island provinces more access to the ongoing program of the government. And I think the complementary of the donors community through the efforts of EU is really address the concern of Chief Minister. So that's the brief summary of how the GAIF develop and targeting the beneficiaries in the region. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ma'am and sir. I'm Narhaina Gapong from DXTC 95.9 Radyo Natin FM Cotabato. To Mr. Christopher Wagner, how does Bangsamoro Agri Enterprise Program complement and add to other European Union programs in support of the BDA?
Thank you. Thank you for the question indeed. As Ambassador said, the EU has quite a bit of programs and cooperation partnerships here in the BAM. And it took us time for this program, really. It's the last in this cycle. We started with 𝑑𝑹𝑬𝑺 and with 𝑑𝑹𝑬𝑺 governance and institutionally 𝑑𝑹𝑬𝑺 normalization. We have a program also Minda and Minda now on cooperative, agro-cooperatives and so on. And this took longer because, for various reasons, because really I think the idea is to prepare it properly for the island provinces in particular. We needed much more upstream work because it's complex. Agro-value chains is something which is complicated. It has so many elements. And the question is, where, as soon as you have one bottleneck, it doesn't work. You start producing, you maybe have a storage, but then suddenly the transport is not there, or the market is not available. Or there's a problem with the regulatory regime, so you cannot export it to your neighboring country. So there are many issues to consider. It takes time to do that. Let me just finalize my answer by saying, from a community point of view, it's very important that we we see that we do not segregate. Because if you are a village or a municipality, you have a lot of needs, and you need to sit in this kind of, as the ambassador said, holistic approach. Services, basic services, education, health, economic development, peace in terms of political peace, and security, of course. So all these elements have to be from the community level are important. And through our programs, we hope by step by step we are starting to meet those needs.
I am Rashad Abdulatif from 𝑑𝑹𝑬𝑺𝑺 𝑪𝑶𝑵𝑭𝑬𝑹𝑬𝑵. My questions addressed to the Representative Gabino. Can you give some example of expected outcome from PIVE action over next 5 years?
Yes, thank you very much for the question. So we talked a bit about the objective of the program, which is of course inclusive and sustainable peace. The specific outcomes would come from the production side on increasing the quality, diversity, consistency and responsiveness to the market for the needs for Bangsamoro, and that would be very much related to allowing farmers to have increased income, which is also not targeted in a specific only time of the year, but have it throughout the year, and also in developing further investments in the region. We would also like to have one outcome would be to increase the market links of the farmers and thus having a better connection between the market and the production. And lastly, on the production side would be the fact that an icon would be to have more reinforced social enterprises. This is a specific angle that we have with this program, and we are really hoping to have the private sector and to, let's say, give a boost to micro farmers and have more social enterprises at the end of this program. On the side of the barn and the support to the barn, we would hope to have an export strategy. As we mentioned, there is much potential in the barn and specifically the island provinces for this, and also technical support and better standards for a range of products with a focus on the halal industry. Thank you.
Hello. Yes, Assalamualaikum. 𝑑𝑹𝑬𝑺𝑺 from Manila City, Jerusalem. Since today is the Bangsamoro Agri Enterprise Program, and as we know that nowadays we have 7,600 plus islands on nation, So my question is addressed to Minister ng MTIT Abu Amri Tariq. Okay, so why we decided to give so much focus on islands and provinces? Can you give us a reason why we are focused on islands and provinces? Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's a very good question. The Ministry of Trade and Investment and Tourism is inseparable with the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Agrarian Reform. So we are very much honored this afternoon to sit together on this press conference together with His Excellency, the European Ambassador to the Philippines and Spain, because we are part of the implementation of the program known as the Bangsamoro Agri Enterprise Program. Agri means agriculture and the enterprise meaning business. So the active role in the ministry is looking for a market. looking for a market, and we are working together with the MAPAR and other line agencies of the government of Bangsamoro about controlling the price. Because the monopoly giving the price of basic commodities is very important. So every day, what we call, as by my professor before, wealth is economy is worth using and worth getting. Every day we have to spend our worth getting, meaning we have to earn money. To earn money in order to buy agricultural product that is for our daily consumption, including coming from the marine product meaning fisheries. So the ministry is now working hard and in strong collaboration with MAPAR and also with JICA about the product of the Bangsamoro, particularly in the island provinces. We are very much grateful with the help of the European Union to the Basota area because I come from Sulu. I know the main province of the people of Sulu. That is now, with regards to the implementation of this program, with our Minister of MAPAR, Honorable Professor Muhammad Yako, we were seen by the government of Bardo, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, to train about the world, to attend the World Forum about social enterprise. So we really understand the problem of the Bangsamoro, our constituent. That is to improve the living condition if we are going to help the farmers, the peasant folk, the businessmen, and other groups of our people to work together because peace is inseparable with the development. So the development cannot be achieved without the support of foreign countries, especially those countries who have so many money to spend in investment, in support like this program. So when they present, our people must be happy because they receive and we implement the proper program. So with our strong collaboration with them, we are very much happy. In the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is a great help to our people in a solution to what we call economic program just after COVID-19. Thank you very much.
So my name is Mr. Kamal from IMAX Philippines, sir. I have a follow-up questions for Minister of Corporate. So what will be the expectation of the beneficiaries and when will it be started po, sir?
Yung beneficiaries, expected natin talaga. Marami-rami na nabigyan namin. Hindi yan basta-basta. You could just imagine yung Operation Tugon, yung Operation Bangon Marawi, yung operation namin sa provinces, yung victim ng pain, at saka yung nabibiktim ng COVID-19. So many, 20,000 beneficiaries of this project because the Ministry of Trade and Investment and Tourism, we are going to train them about technology because we know very much about technology. We are training them about organized among themselves into cooperative, into people's organization, and even into strong cooperation. So the outcome of that is because of our approach from the central office, meaning from the regional office to the barangay. Not from barangay to the regional office. So our approach now is to train our local people, particularly our masses, how to farm, how to engage in fishing, how to engage in native chicken, how to plant more vegetable, rice, corn, cassava, and other sort crops. So many 50,000 beneficiaries of this project. Of course, we have the project for supporting us. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. I am Norman from Philippines. My question is addressed to Sir His Excellency Louis. Why was it decided to give so much focus on the other provinces?
I already answered that question. Try another one.
This separate project already have approved and contracted outcomes, output, and action. How will BTA be able to provide their own oversight and direction over these already contracted action plans?
Action plan.
I understand the question is about AFAR,
Klaro yung question.
Tagalog mo yun. If you cannot say it in English, patuloy lang Tagalog.
These separate projects already have approved and contracted outcomes, output, and action. How will BTA be able to provide their own oversight and directions over these already contracted action plans?
Action plans.
It's more for
This project already contracted.
Yeah.
How can the BTA supervise implementation?
project. All right. Yes. So I mean, I think one point here is that there will be lots of as you say, there are outcomes, outputs, and activities. And what we report is monitoring and evaluation. We have a steering committee tomorrow, and the first steering committee, there will be a specific point on monitoring and evaluation. Because what is required is that we are clear about what will be the indicators, the targets to achieve and to measure them and to report on this. What we want to avoid is reports only on activities, because often we have lots of activities, trainings, technical, maybe some delivery of equipment and so on, but we don't know what's actually coming out of this. So it's very important to go beyond the activities and look at the outcome, and for this we need a proper monitoring framework. So this is very important, and our technical assistance team sitting here, they are in charge of setting this monitoring up together with all the other implementing partners. So that will help also the ministry then to really monitor, to see what is achieved, and if necessary to steer and adjust the program.
Assalamualaikum, I am Caroline Abbas from DXTC 95.9 na radyo natin FM Cotabato City. My question is addressed to Minister for Minister Muhammad Isyakop. Ang tanong ko po, sir, is after po nitong mga tagumpay na paglulunsad ng Bangsamoro Agri Enterprises Program, ano na po ang susunod na mga hakbangin ng mga farm?
After 5 years.
Well, this is the program really complement what ongoing MAPAR implementation programs. You know, the ministry comprehensively implement the agricultural fisheries in the region according to the Bangsamoro Development Plan and the priority of the Chief Minister on the side of economy. So this program really have a two impact or outcome to the MAPAR. One, as you know, we consider all the programs of the partner donors community as capacity building for us. So we will learn what the experience brought by them to the region came from their experience outside the country or in the country. So, you know, I'm very happy that I saw many partners in this program because they will brought different experiences and benefiting the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Agrarian Reform. Second, the things that we cannot cater in the community, the partner will cater it. So there is a complementary and at the same time capacity in the site of the farm. So that's the MAFAR program. How can we strengthen and align the programs of partnership and with our program to make completely benefiting the farmer and fisher folks in the region.
So thank you so much to our ambassador, to our minister, to Sir Christoph, to Ms. Mirto, and of course to the Minister of FTIT, also to our media partners. That concludes our press con today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Diyan po nagtatapos sa mga press conference sa isinagawang 𝑑𝑉𝑬𝑺𝑺 𝑪𝑶𝑵𝑭𝑬𝑹𝑬𝑵 Program.